Hi guys, this is a fx650 update. As you can see, this is pretty much complete. I've got a couple of jobs to do. I'm just waiting for the parts. I've got to do the gasket on the clutch cover, put the spacer in the back wheel, which is being made at the moment because we had to move the wheel over with a different caliper. Got to put a new clutch cable on, and I think I'm going to have to upjet the carbs like I did on the CX. So I've just contacted a guy. I contacted a guy who'd done a cafe racer version of this bike, and it was a motorbike shop, and he said you have to contact, I think he said Sigma Sports. You can Google it and they come up, and then you give them the information about your bike, and they send you all the relative jets and bits and bobs for doing the carb. If you don't upjet the carb and you're running a pod air filter and a straight through exhaust, because you're sucking more air in, your mixture's too lean and the engine gets too hot and you end up burning your valves out. So it's something you must do. Apart from that, it'll run like a bag of shit anyway, because it's so restricted when it's going through a normal air filter. So that's the job to do. As you can see, most of the wiring is done. Most of those wires you can see hanging there are going to be cut off because they're not going to be used. So it's just a matter of we've just got to get the neutral light, oil warning light, and make sure I've got the rev counter connected up. So where are we at the moment? It's quite a nice clock. Hold on. Number plate light. I went for this rather than those little button ones I got on the other bike, because the button ones keep burning out all the time. I'm not so sure about the headlamp. Something I've got to live with, I think. I want to take it off and put a normal one on because it looks a bit weird. We'll see how we go. It's not looking too bad. So if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, this is a Honda fx650 Vigor. Honda Vigor. It's a 1999. It's quite a new bike. And all my other builds I've got coming up are pre-1980. So it's 20 years younger. The tyres, although you're doing these jobs on a budget, you think you buy the seat, you buy the tank, you buy the speedo, you buy the headlamps, buy your fork conversions. Those new tyres, £244. You know, by the time you buy a battery, I had to buy that new carb. Before you know it, the price is knocking up. I've stuck a standard size number plate on there for now for the MOT, and whoever buys this, they can put a small number plate on if they want. But it'll be, as soon as those parts turn up, I'll be off down to my brother's to sort out the last of the electrics, and then we're going to pop down to the speed shop in Poole. I'm going to bum both the bikes in the van to go down to my brother's. He lives down in Dorset. I don't know if any of you saw the speed shop program that was on Sunday, a couple of Sundays ago. He converted a bike exactly the same as this for an army chap who was an amputee. I don't think it's come out quite as nice as this one, but if you've got any ideas, any thoughts on that front headlamp? Anyway, nearly finished. See you later guys, bye.